I'm Carlin Barasenko. I'm an analyst and independent journalist covering the far left in America, and I'm about to tell you about the most terrifying thing the far left is doing that you don't know about yet. For the last 3 weeks, I've been attending SALT training with the Democratic Socialists of America. The idea of salting is the concept that socialists who want to control the unions will get their members jobs in strategic organizations like Amazon, like Starbucks, like groceries, like airlines, like automotive, like education. They will get their socialist friends jobs in these industries specifically with the purpose of them agitating to form unions and to get more workers into the unions within those organizations. And what attending these trainings has taught me is that the Democratic Socialists of America, through their labor caucus right here, they have a massive network of jobs all over the country where socialists are sitting in jobs in these organizations, and they hire their socialist friends, and then they put them through training, they put them through mentorship. They're not there to do a job. They don't really care about the job. They are there to organize, to form unions. So why is this important? There is a strategy on the left called May Day 2028. This is led primarily by the UAW, the United Auto Workers. But what this is the idea of a mass general strike. Essentially, the far left is trying to organize across all the labor unions, but with a really strategic focus on specific types of unions, because they want all the workers across all the unions to strike at the same time, May Day 2028, May 1st, 2028, in order to completely cripple society. What unions are they targeting? Well, this is from the form that the DSA had people fill out tonight. They're targeting education, they're targeting logistics, Amazon, UPS, they're targeting service industries like Starbucks and groceries. That was the most terrifying one, if I'm honest about it. The grocery industry, the food supply, oh great. They're targeting auto manufacturing, they're targeting airlines, and if you want to try to get a job in another industry, they'll probably help you out there, but those are the ones that they're specifically targeting because those are the ones that they believe are going to do the most damage when everyone goes on strike at exactly the same time 3 years from now. You know, one of the worst lies that the right has ever told people is that socialists don't have jobs, socialists are lazy, they just want everything handed to them for free, yada, yada, yada. Not only do socialists and communists have jobs, but they control the labor unions, and they're building a massive job network to form new unions, all leading up to their little revolutionary event where they are literally going to try to cripple all of society just to demonstrate that they can. I beg people, please stop underestimating your enemy, because they are literally planning out years in advance, building a massive organizational structure where they're getting socialist jobs in these strategic industries all over the country, and no one's talking about it because no one really knows about it. There are so many people who are not prepared at all for what the left is trying to do to our society. But people who follow my content and support my work, you're at the tip of the spear. You know this stuff before anyone else does. You can find my work over at decodetheleft.com. You can also find me on Substack, Carlin, KARLYN.substack.com. And if you want to talk to me about what the far left is up to, get in touch with me through this website. If you're a politician, if you're maybe someone in the government that, I don't know, maybe wants to do something about this, you let me know. Listen, man, I think one of the strongest things that we can do right now is for the government to hold congressional hearings into the political organizing activities of the unions. I am sick of anti-Semitism hearings. No more anti-Semitism hearings. I want congressional hearings into the political organizing activities of the unions, because the unions are what is going to mess up our entire world, and it's where they're going to organize their little revolutionary event that is going to lead to a revolutionary crisis in this country.